your Norcast weather update. Brought to you by Comfort Now by Bob McAllister.
Summer's coming. Inventory shortages still exist. Give us a call now. Let's plan for you to be comfortable this summer. Comfort Now, 609-400-1005.
And now, your North.
All right, hey everybody, Norris Nick here. It is now 7:41, and I can confidently say that our severe weather threat for the day is pretty much done and over with. There are some scattered thunderstorms out there. They did come to fruition, but not to the intensity that they were modeled earlier on. And I want to talk to that real quick before we jump on into the future and look at better times ahead. I saw folks at 2 o'clock this afternoon say, oh, it's a bust, yada, yada, yada. Well, there were thunderstorms. A complete bust, the definition of that in the world of weather would be if no storms happened in the defined forecast area. There was a large area that was outlined as potential, severe weather occurring in. And there were severe thunderstorms. I'm going to show you the power outage map in just a moment, going all the way up into New England. Washington, D.C. got beat up bad. And I think I put the message out there repeatedly over the past couple days at least. And Bobby Clark did as well. On Saturday and Sunday, he put out there that it was all going to come down to the amount of sun. That's it. It's a very simple setup with this one. It wasn't complicated. We oftentimes have these complicated scenarios to deal with, but this was pretty cut and dry. We woke up, we had sunshine. Then we became overcast for several hours. It was during late morning and early afternoon. That's when the daytime heating really gets going and sets you up for the afternoon. But with the clouds moving in, the convection was kind of limited, and that potential was thwarted. So the messaging over the past couple of days was, don't get scared, be prepared, and be weather aware. That is the mantra that I go about my career with. It's important that everybody's always on the same page. And look, we walk a fine line. I hate the sensationalist media that is out there, okay? But at the same time, if your guidance is suggesting, hey, this is going to be a thing, you gotta get the word out there with some level of concern for people to pay attention, because otherwise you have this stuff happen if it does materialize, and now all of a sudden everybody is caught off guard and you're going to be the bad guy. So it's in this day and age that we live in, I don't think you have the right answer 100% of the time, but 99% of you understand how this all works. And look, every day I go about this and I have your best interest at heart. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, there were some storms that came through. I got a funny message from my buddy Tom Curry. He says, it was like a monsoon out there for 5 minutes. And I'm like, 18 hours of work for a 5-minute storm. But it is what it is. As long as you were prepared for what could have happened, that's all I really care about. Let's be thankful that these storms didn't come to their maximum potential because there would have been issues. And at first, I didn't understand why schools would cancel over rain or thunderstorms. But then in talking to a couple people, it does make sense. Teachers and students traveling on the roads, God forbid, there were tornadic thunderstorms as were modeled around the time of dismissal. That wouldn't have been a good situation. So the schools made that decision yesterday based on the info that they had available. And I think it was the right call. A call like that is never going to be right in the eyes of some, but it is what it is. Again, I am not going to apologize. I have nothing to apologize about, but didn't work out maybe as thought. There were some storms. North Jersey got beat up bad. Look at this map right here. This is a current outage map, and things are coming back online. Washington, D.C. had about 10,000 outages about a half hour ago, but they're coming back online. Southeast Pennsylvania, and I told you earlier on, the areas that had the sun would see more storms. So it was these 3 counties, Delaware, Lancaster, northern Maryland got beat up, then Northwest New Jersey, all those counties just came back online. There were about 5,000 outages up there, then southern New York. So there was severe weather. So not a bust. It did happen, just not for our region. Now, let's get on over to Doppler radar real quick, and I'll show you what's going on around the area. We still have these areas of thunderstorm activity coming through Millville. Newfield got a downpour, nothing severe here, but if you're in central and eastern Cumberland County, you'll hear some rumbles of thunder earlier on. In Cape May, we got a thunderstorm, Ocean City, Margate. So there were several areas that did get storms. Right now, there's a stronger storm, non-severe, but stronger in Monmouth County. Look at that, in Howell. Could be some hail in that in Wall Township. So there were storms, okay? It happened. Just not to the intensity that was modeled a couple days ago. But that's it. It is what it is, and you're going to see this many more times. You know, it happens. It's the weather. But the best we can do is use our tools, use our experience, and try to figure out what the most likely scenario is. I posted at 10 o'clock this morning when I saw the clouds come in that this might be a good sign. And it certainly was a good sign. Let's head out to Fortescue, and we have an onlooker observing the beauty of the Delaware Bay right now. Sun is getting ready to set, golden hour. There was some storms actually coming through that area right now. Beautiful, beautiful shot out there. One of my favorite shots that we have. Let's head up to, we were going to look at our visibility. There's no issues in that department. I don't think there's going to be any fog tonight, so that is good. One of our cameras here is not online, so there we go, Ocean City. Clouds, you see the bright sunset off in the distance there. 72 degrees right now, a dew point of 63. That number is going to be coming down. I know it's felt kind of humid over the past few days. That is not going to be an issue going forward. Winds right now are light. No damaging wind concerns over southern Pennsylvania, northern Maryland. A little bit of an issue there, but I mean, I have not heard of any substantial reports of significant damage, so that is wonderful. That is what we are rooting for. Cold front coming through, and look, that's what makes these spring and summertime thunderstorm events tricky. It's not like we're watching one organized storm, like a tropical storm or a hurricane where you can track it for, a week on end. This is a cold front. You need all the ingredients to line up the right way, and if the match isn't lit and dropped into the oil, so to say, you don't get things to come together. So cold front now coming through the area, 70 in Philadelphia, 72 in Atlantic City, 78 in Richmond. High pressure building in behind us. Highs this afternoon topped out in the lower 80s, 75 right now in Hamilton, down into the 60s in areas where the rain came through. There were thunderstorms in southeast Pennsylvania, charged thunderstorms with a lot of thunder and frequent cloud-to-ground lightning. So it verified out there for sure. We had the storms come through certain sections of South Jersey as well. 65 in Westchester, 70 in Lancaster, 75 in Dover at this hour. For your morning commute tomorrow, I think we've got a green light, so you don't have to worry about any major issues. So as these storms head to the east, they are fizzling further because of that oceanic influence. But you saw right through Camden and Gloucester, Salem County, except right around Pennsville. There seems to be this refinery effect that kind of thwarts the storms there. But a lot of southwest New Jersey got in on it. And look, the general idea played out. We were expecting the storms in this area, and they came. They just weren't severe, and that's a good thing. Down along this front, we still have some stronger thunderstorms down over Delmarva. Actually, a severe thunderstorm warning in effect just south of Ocean City, Maryland. Still have some residual showers out to the west. We might get something to pop through overnight. But this is the weather coming our way over the next couple days. High pressure builds in, and we're looking at really nice weather. Skies clear out overnight. Now, the winds are going to be picking up a little bit for your Tuesday, but overall, I think it's a terrific Tuesday with pleasant temperatures, enjoyable weather overall. And then on the weekend, man, when I tell you we've got grillin' weather, it's going to feel like summer around these parts. We're talking a huge push of warmth. Temperatures up near 90 on Saturday. My pool heater turned on for the first time today to try to get it ready for the weekend. I think we're going to have some people over and grill and use the pool for the first time this season. So here are those scattered thunderstorms to the north, down to the south. This all gets out of here, and we improve our conditions exponentially overnight. And then tomorrow we wake up to brilliant sunny skies, Beautiful weather from start to finish. A few fair weather cumulus clouds might try to come in on your Tuesday afternoon, but no rain, no thunderstorms as a result of those clouds. It's going to be a nice day. Same thing on your Wednesday, so make the plans to be outdoors. About 55 degrees tonight. We'll drop down after midnight into the 50s. Sunshine back with us tomorrow morning. In the afternoon, between, say, 75 and maybe 78. Drier air, so it's easier to warm up. And the winds are going to be elevated. Nothing damaging, nothing we can't handle. And it's a west wind. That means that the islands are going to be just as warm, but with that land breeze, you know the story. You're going to be dealing with the mosquitoes and the greenheads and all those little yucky, creepy, crawly things. 72 degrees on your Wednesday. Beautiful hump day. Clouds will increase later on in the day. We might cloud up a little bit on Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday all looking good. I think we have average temperatures going forward. This would bring us into the end of May, and it looks like the chilly weather is trying to hold across the northern tier of the country. But again, I think we will be around average. But before we get there, we got some hot weather to deal with here. 82 on Friday. We got the dew points that are going to start to come up. 90 on Saturday. That is the day that you want to have your friends and family over for barbecue or pool party or whatever. Yeah, it's going to be a real taste of summer heat there. Then we got showers and thunderstorms possible on Sunday as a cold front comes through. And then next week, we're right back down into the 70s. So your 10-day outlook has lower 70s, even an upper 60-degree day. So the chill is still trying to move down into our neck of the woods, but nothing crazy, nothing substantial. And that, 10-day forecast is to be taken with a grain of salt. Let's focus on the first 7-day, and then we'll work on from there. So just wanted to touch base with everybody. It's been a long day. I was up late last night. Didn't work out 100%, but I think everybody was at least prepared. All right? Thanks for sticking around. And of course, if you like what you saw and you're new to the page, I'm sorry that the first forecast wasn't perfect, but I'll try better next time. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. It's at Nor'easterNick. And of course, you can also go to my website, norcast.tv, for the latest hyper-local forecast for our area. I will leave you with a shot of the Great Egg Harbor Bay in Ocean City, overlooking Summers Point. And if that pops up, that would be wonderful. Maybe it's not. I guess we'll leave you with radar so you can see where we are right now and how things will be calming down in the coming hours. Take care, everybody.